Cancer, welcome back. So Cancer, this is going to be your reading for August. The energy will run about 2 weeks or so, so from now till mid-August, and then I'll do a check-in again and towards the middle of the month and see how things are going. Woo! Some cards fly there, hold on a second. So, I do a you versus them spread, so I'm going to pull cards on you, Cancer, what your hopes, fears, next steps are. Then I'm going to pull cards on the person external to you, what their hopes, fears, next steps are. It's not always intimate love, so don't let your brain immediately go to intimate love, although for a lot of you it probably will be. But it could be an ex, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a work situation that you have going on. It's generally going to resonate with whatever is predominantly going on or whatever person is predominant in your life over the next 2 weeks. Also a good idea to come back and rewatch the reading at the end of the time frame to see if you got any additional messages. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Check out my social media account links and my other YouTube, as well as my merchandise, all right below this video if you click the drop down, and check them out, okay? So overall shared energy for the month of August is Five of Swords and the Star card. This is air energy, particularly Aquarius energy. Some of you might be dealing with one, but not all of you. It's a general reading. Some of you, that's just the energy you're embodying this month. It talks about having hope after a perceived loss, okay? So, you know, you might have walked away from a situation feeling defeated, and or you might have been involved with someone that has walked away and has felt somewhat defeated, okay? So because it's general, all the messages can be interchangeable, so take what resonates. But I like that the star is here because it talks about healing from that. It talks about being more hopeful. It talks about, you know, looking on the brighter side of things, feeling, you know, within your element as well, okay? So you're starting out the month in the Nine of Wands. Typically, I see the Nine of Wands as someone who's a little standoffish. You might be a little standoffish with whoever this is dealing with, or a little bit hypercritical or analytical of this person at times. But in this depiction of the Nine of Wands, it also talks about having conversations. So it's a one-sided conversation, though. So this very well could be dealing with a person in your life where things are one-sided with, or it's always like this person only sees one side to the situation, or maybe you only see one side to the situation, Cancer. It just kind of depends. But that's the overall energy I'm picking up here. The person you're dealing with is starting out the month as the Queen of Wands, fire energy out now. This person is literally looking in the depiction the opposite way to your energy. So that's what I just said. I'm picking up right off of the bat that there's a one-sided either personality that you're dealing with, or the situation is a bit one-sided. You know what I'm saying? The Queen of Wands energy, whether it's a male or female you're dealing with, is somebody who is, you know, sure of what they want, you know, is willing to take action to get it, but it's also kind of a stubborn energy. It can be, you know, like I said, wanting to do things their way, not always taking into consideration how their actions affect other people. But at the same time, you know, on a higher vibration, the Queen of Wands is someone who gets things done. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, this person gets to the end goal. They get to, what's the word? Can't think. I can't think of it. If I think of it, I'll let you know. Like, regardless, usually this is an energy that gets what they want. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at. I don't know why I can't get the word out. How you view this person, Cancer. Five of Wands. Didn't I just say they get what they want? Four of Swords. Okay, so the Five of Wands in traditional tarot talks about a competitive type of nature, okay? And I already picked up that vibe on this person, so it's just kind of solidifying that. This isn't how you view them. So you may view them as someone who either causes conflict or has a competitive nature to them. Four of Swords is someone who is being quieted. So you might have given this person the silent treatment, or they, you know, but there's a sense of things not being talked about. And that goes back to my original message that I heard, which was one-sided. Okay. Also, in this depiction of the Five of Wands, this is someone that is looking in to someone else's situation. So you view this person as someone who is more of like an observant personality, someone who looks into things or looks too far into things at times. And I specifically got the word nosy. So that could be you or them, you know, or another person involved that's nosy into this situation, okay? They view you as the Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles. So I feel like this person views you, Cancer, as, I always see the Three of Pentacles as wanting cooperation, and the Six of Swords is moving forward. You know, I feel like it's this stance of like, if you're not willing to cooperate with me, then I'm just going to distance myself from you, whether that's emotionally or physically, you know, depending on your situation. They may feel that, you know, that there's a light being shown on the situation, whether that's you or them. And for whatever reason, it's caused movement forward. Whether that's bad or good, I don't know. We'll have to get more cards out to see. So towards the end of this time period, what's the energy for Cancer? What sort of energy will Cancer be embodying? So, Knave of Cups, King of Swords. Okay, that's kind of harsh energy. The Knave of Cups in this deck, which the Knave of Cups sometimes can speak about emotional immaturity, but it can also talk about new beginnings in traditional tarot. In this deck, someone is angry. I don't know why they chose to depict it that way, but it's a totally different meaning than traditional. Okay, so I do feel that, you know, mid-August, your energy shifts to the Knave of Cups. So, you know, you might get a hold of some information that, you know, for lack of a better term, pisses you off. And then you go into the King of Swords in the upright, which is like, it's a much colder energy, Cancer. It's a very cold energy. Now, the King of Swords isn't always bad. In a higher vibration, I would say, you know, it's almost, I just got the word learning your lesson. And so some of you have learned your lesson with this person or this situation here. And, you know, you're able now to be more analytical about it and more in control of what you show this person. I think internally, Cancer, you're more the Page of Cups, you know, so you might have a lot of like inner turmoil going on. Your inner child might be wanting to come out, lash out. But I feel like on the surface, you're still maintaining, for most of you, a more put together, cold energy. So like, I don't feel like you're showing that, okay? Now, this person is, at the end of this time period, the Page of Pentacles and the Sun card. So they're slowly moving forward. They might be offering another opportunity or being offered another opportunity, and the Sun is here, so Leo energy out now. Feeling happy, feeling optimistic, having hope again. So that's really interesting because you have very contradicting energies here. And now I'm going to get clarification on all of it and get deeper and see why, Cancer, your energy is so much different than this person. What's the Nine of Wands? That's the Queen of Wands. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, I see. Okay, so I have a very specific message here. If this is work in particular, some of you better be careful who you share your ideas with, because somebody's here stealing your ideas, and that's what you're pissed off about. And it's like they take this opportunity or take this, you know, idea or whatever, and they create something with it, and towards the middle of the month, I think you're going to find this out, and it's really going to upset you. I don't think you're going to show it to this person or tell them, but I can definitely see that's a strong message here for a group of you, okay? So that's a small group of you, but it just was so clear that I had to say it. So be careful who you share your ideas with, because it's one-sided. You may think that you're partnering with someone that is really only interested in their own growth and not yours, and they may very well take an idea, or it's like a one-sided partnership. So be very, very careful of that. Okay, be very careful of who you share that with. I'm not saying don't work together with people, but make sure that they're in an equal partnership as you. And for a few of you, it's the other way around, because it certainly can be interchangeable. It's a general reading. Some of you might be the one doing that, but I feel it's mostly someone else, okay, for most of you. So that's, sorry, like a little carve out of you. It popped through, so I had to say it. That's for career. So here's what I got for those of you not in that group. I feel that, and you could be in both groups, because you could have stuff going on in your career life and in your love life. So take it as it resonates. So Cancer, I clarified the whole spread. You have the Devil here over the Nine of Wands. I just got the message the devil is in the details. In regards to this person that you're dealing with this month, okay? This person has the Ten of Pentacles over the Queen of Wands. They're trying to stabilize their energy. You know, they might be someone that is seeking comfort within like the family environment, career. I'm getting a lot of career vibes here, a lot. But it's not going to be for all of you. And then when I asked why you saw them as Five of Wands, you got the Three of Pentacles. So interesting, because they saw you as the Three of Pentacles. So Cancer, this person, I think, you know, I feel that you see this as someone who is either on the outside of a situation and kind of being the observer, right? I'm getting like the same message over and over again. So it's the work message, but you could apply it to love. So if you apply this to love, then I feel like there's someone out on the outskirts here that's looking in on a situation. Okay? And it's like whatever information they get, they run back and tell someone else, or they use it to their benefit. It creates an emotional distance here between you and this person. or you and someone else. There's 3 people involved for most of you. And then it leaves you kind of pissed off, feeling hurt over the situation, but not wanting to show that. You know, not wanting to let someone know that they got the best of you, maybe. Because someone else got your offer. Someone got for a few of you, someone got your girl. Or got your man. I hate to say that, and I know this is not going to be a popular reading now because of that, but I gotta say what I see. You know, for a few of you, it could be someone on the outskirts that's not happy because you're the person that was chosen, but I really don't feel that way. It could be, though. Because this person's over here having new beginnings, new passion, and moving forward on a new opportunity. But if you look at the way the cards came out, this is your energy here. They're facing the opposite direction of you. And, you know, then they got the 7 of Rods over the Sun card. So defending, being defensive. They have their defenses up, like kind of protecting this new beginning or their happiness or being somewhat on guard. I feel with you. And then when I look at the bottom of the deck, here's you walking away, the 8 of Cups, okay? So that's coming up in the energy. Ace of Swords, new information being given. And then they have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel there's going to be some new enlightenment to be had over the next 2 weeks. And yet, the overall message here, Cancer, was that a perceived loss actually gives you hope. So whether this is career or love for you, or both, and my thoughts are with you if it's both, is that, you know, what you perceive as a loss is actually a blessing. Because it gives a renewed sense of hope here, okay? Because I think that your first instinct is going to be anger. Anger, feeling stabbed in the back. But what I want to encourage you to do instead is see it as another opportunity to get something better, something that matches your vibration better, whether it's another relationship for some of you or another job position. Because like I said, I can see 2 distinct groups here. And I feel like for a very small minority of you, you're going to be in both. But I feel like if you're watching this, it's either going to heavily resonate with career or it's going to heavily resonate with love. All right. And honestly, I don't generally get career messages when I do these, but I see it here. But the overall theme is like something's being offered. It's like, I gave you all that I had, and you turn around and give it to someone else. It's just like mind-blowing. And I feel like internally it's like a big F you, you know? Whether that's like in the career sector, it's like, I gave everything to this and that's what I get in return. Or love, same thing. It's like, I've been there for you, and that's how you thank me. Wow. Wow, you know? Wow. But like I said, Cancer, I feel it's a blessing in disguise. And your last reading was titled Fake Love. And the message in it was, the song I got was a Drake song. the Fake Love song by him. And so to me, if that reading resonated with you, that was the end of July. This is like a continuation of it almost into August. But I just, so go back and watch that. Actually, go back and watch it even if you've already watched it, because you might get some additional messages there that you didn't get the first time. Okay. So zodiac signs you might be dealing with in this situation. I have Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus. I have Aquarius twice, Leo, small possibility of an Aries or Sag. And those are the predominant zodiac signs. Now, it does not have to be one of those zodiac signs because it's a general reading. That could simply be just the energy surrounding you or this person for this time period. So take it as it resonates, okay? Or those could be placements in your own birth chart or this person's birth chart. I wish you the very best, Cancer. Let me know. Please do subscribe, like, and share. Till next time, my friends. Namaste.